You know how the false prophet said, "Have you ever been swallowed up?" Hallelujah.
Would have been. I would have been. I would have been. I would have been. I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you were at your wit's end? That is my point of view.
Man, shout out to TD Fakes. Apparently, Bishop TD Fakes is stepping down as lead pastor at the Potter's House and passes the leadership to daughter and son-in-law. Right? We're reading from the caption here. Bishop TD Jakes announced on Sunday that he is retiring as lead pastor at the Potter's House. During Sunday service, Jakes told the congregation that he would be passing the leadership to his daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts. Ain't that the girl that got... Isn't that the daughter that got pregnant at like 16 or something? Anyways, the decision follows. So damn, it's going to be a matriarch. Because this decision follows a health emergency Jakes experienced in November 2024. He will continue to serve as chairman of the board and spiritual overseer of the Potter's House. While stepping back from daily pastoral duties, along with his transition, Jakes is preparing to launch a new podcast, My Next Chapter, in collaboration with iHeartMedia. Founded in 1996 by Bishop Jakes, the Potter's House is a global humanitarian organization and a 30,000-member church based in Dallas. I wonder what Corey Holcomb has to say about this tomorrow. But, to pass, I think, well, obviously his time was coming. But I think passing down the family business to her is a mistake. But, you know, I think we'll hear it better from the news network because they got a couple of clips from TD Jakes, you know, farewell announcement that he is going to step down and he's going to pass down the lead pastor role to his daughter. But fair use, by the way, fair use. Let's hear it from this news anchor man. Oh man, but let's hear it from him.
Story that we're following now. Bishop TD Jakes, the leader of Dallas Megachurch, the Potter's House, announced today that he will be stepping down. Jakes is a world-renowned pastor. Remember, he suffered a heart attack in front of his congregation last November. Well, this morning, Jakes said that his daughter...
Oh, I remember that. My Redeemer, my this, let it be. And he just... Now, people were saying that it was fake. So I don't know whether it was fake or not, but it was suspicious timing because he was under fire. You know why he was we all know why he was under fire for.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming?
So, yeah.
And son-in-law will now take the lead. Our source Stephen Dial is in studio.
So they said the daughter. So yes, it's TD Jakes' daughter and the son-in-law is going to take over leadership. That's going to go. Yeah, the Potter's House is over, bro. The pimping is over. Hey, yo, man, this is not going to be good. He's probably going to have to come back. Poor man. Anyway.
Tonight with more. Stephen, welcome.
This was a shock to many in the religious community. Bishop TD Jakes.
Not to me. Not to me. Doesn't Diddy's trial start in a couple of days? Interesting timing, but whatever.
Has been a spiritual advisor to presidents and a religious voice to thousands. Now he says it's time to pass the baton to a new generation.
This is a beautiful moment for me.
From the pulpit Sunday, Bishop TD Jakes announced that he was stepping down from leadership at the Potter's House, the Dallas megachurch he founded in 1996 and has led ever since.
I cannot afford, especially after November, to risk something happening to me.
Is it just me, or is this kind of what he's wearing, and even like TD Fakes, his appearance? He I don't want to speak ill on him because he is a talented speaker, but his attire and his physical appearance, it reminds me of, unfortunately, Bishop Eddie Long, rest in peace. This is not good. But you know, I'm gonna leave that alone.
And you be sheep without a shepherd.
This is video from the service Jakes is referencing in November. It wasn't until months after his medical incident that he confirmed to the public he had a heart attack. Now, 5 months later, he told his congregation he had been preparing his daughter, Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts, and his son-in-law, Pastor Torrey Roberts, to take the lead.
I talked to the board.
First of all, well, him stepping down, I already saw that coming. But in terms of who he's passing off the keys of the kingdom per se, this is a mistake. But that's just my opinion. This is my point of view. I'm gonna clip that too. I'm gonna clip that
Because I was concerned. I have seen too many men build something and stay so long that they kill what they build.
His daughter.
He's talking. You know who he's talking about right now. He's talking about Bishop. He's talking about Eddie Long. Like everybody saw, like he was not well. And he was basically fading away. They could tell us that it was some aggressive stomach cancer. Stop. We already know what that was. I'm talking about he was like Bishop Eddie Long was in complete denial. Complete denial. So much so that he refused like certain medicines that would have helped him keep him around longer. If you know what I'm saying. In complete denial on what was happening because he messed up big time.
And son-in-law moved to Dallas during the pandemic and have increased their roles in the church operations over the years.
And I know you guys are so tired. You had a heart attack on stage and still asked for the microphone so that they would be okay over you. I know what this cost.
We will see fruit unlike anything we have ever seen before. So thank you.
In nearly 30 years at the helm, Jakes has.
I'll say this though, jokes aside, TD Fakes is definitely one of the one of the better speakers of our time, a very gifted speaker. So that I will give him props. He like when he gets on the pulpit, when it comes to his motivational speaking, it's not many in America. How about that? I'll give it that. How about that? Not many in America is better at what he does when he gets on the mic. Pause. You know what I mean? So I do give him credit. He has built up a legacy. It's a shame that it looks like it's on the downward trend. Because look, I know there's people. I'll see people in the comments. They're saying, "Oh, his daughter, she can really preach." But may I remind you guys, not to be an asshole, but may I remind you? Let me open up something real quick. Let me take my wallet out. Okay, and let me type in the verse for you. Just open up this Bible real quick. I know a lot of the people at TD Fakes Ministry don't really do that anyways. I'll do it for you. Okay. Right here. Yes, sir. Here we have 1 Corinthians 14 verses 34 to 35, reading from the New International Version. It says, women should remain silent in the churches. They are not allowed to speak, but must be in submission. As the law says, if they want to inquire about something, they should ask their own husbands at home, for it is disgraceful for a woman to speak in the church. So what's the female preacher that's actually good? I forgot what her name is. The white lady with the short hair. Joyce something. Unless if her talent is at that level, I don't think it's... If her speaking and her preaching is not at that level, I don't know. Man, unfortunately, the Potter's House is going to go out of business. Give it about 5 to 10 years. No, give it 5 years. It'll go out. It's gonna be bought out by a bigger like corporation, like a bigger chain of church. They might just buy it out, and then it'll have to. And it won't be. I'll give it 5 years. It won't be called the Potter's House. Give it 5 years. And I say that respectfully because, TD Fakes has built out, he has built something special, something very long lasting. But, due to his stuff off the pulpit and his recently declining health, he has no choice. Okay, let's go to another verse that I got here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Reading up that Bible real quick. 2. Okay. Reading from 1 Timothy 2 verses 11 through 15. This is a Bible I'm reading right here. I know this is something that doesn't usually happen a lot in TD Fake services. Anyways, reading from here. Says a woman should learn in quietness, in full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. She must be quiet, for Adam was formed first, then Eve. Verse 14, and Adam was not the one deceived. It was the woman who was deceived and became a sinner. Verse 15, but women will be saved through childbearing if they continue in faith, love, and holiness with propriety. Just had to bring up those verses, just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. I'm such an asshole. Anyways,
presided over services that reached tens of thousands in person and online. He served as an advisor to multiple presidents and was a featured speaker at the inauguration of President Barack Obama. The church's ministry launched wide-ranging programs that span the globe, from health and financial initiatives for underserved communities to offender reentry assistance. Jakes told his members they will still.
Yeah, man. Potter's House, is international. Business international. You know what I'm saying, man? But we got money, oh man, I'm having too much fun.
Still see him, but it was time to take a step back.
There's some ways that I want to prepare us for the days ahead that I can't do it completely from the pulpit. Every now and then I think they let me preach it, but there's some work in the vineyard that needs to be done.
Martha's Vineyard? Never mind.
Pastors will not immediately take over. There will be a transition period. Jakes will keep his role as chair of the TD Jakes Group and Foundation.
All right, we'll start.
Man, shout out to TD Fakes here. Do we have time to read some of the comments? Do we? Probably not, but I'll give it a look-see. Anyways, reading the reactions from the normies. Oh, they go. Oh man, Cat Williams. Oh Lord, have mercy. Anyways, somebody said he's been sick and he's getting older, and his daughter is extremely anointed, well deserved. Somebody said it's giving green leaf vibes. They referencing the TV show, the Green Leafs. Oh man, come on, boy. One thing ninjas is gonna do is what things ninjas is gonna do.
I mean, nigga people. Oh Lord.
One thing ninjas is gonna do, they're gonna reference a movie on your ass. They say, and that women can preach. We shall see. Somebody said Diddy's trial starts in 5 days. Somebody said we all know why he really stepped down. Yeah, the trial is in a couple days. Somebody made it a meme. Swallowed up, swallowed.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. They said, I didn't know you could pass down leadership. I thought that only happened on Greenleaf. Why oh my goodness, why are we referencing the Greenleaf TV show? Oh man, guys, come on. That is a show, man. Even though I've actually watched that show. But unfortunately, we already know why he had to step down. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comment sections. Anybody that's a fan of TD Fakes, please don't take what I'm saying about him. Don't just me. Understand I mean no harm. I'm just at the end of the day, I'm silly. I'm just making jokes.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe. And